What's good, YouTube? Hopping right back into it. I was saying in the last video that um, just look at it from this scenario real quick. Tupac wants out, okay? So Suge Knight, being the gangster that he is, and the guy that he is, you got to realize, people, if you got that much money, you could definitely put a hit out on somebody, and somebody that has pretty much no life, a low life, will take him up on his offer. They also said that he had police on his payroll, so they have no problems, you know what I mean, killing somebody, man. It just happened. It sucks because I feel that it just happened to be Pac. So Tupac, Suge realized that if Pac leaves, there goes all his money. Okay, he even said, "Go look at this is phenomenal." Okay, think I'm lying. Go type into Google for me. Look up Fredro Starr and type in Fredro Starr Tupac on Google. You should see a video pop up with this dude standing there in the black. He's gonna tell you a story on what happened. That's why I'm gonna leave it just like that. Okay. So Tupac, Suge Knight knows if Pac leaves, there goes all his money. Same thing with Diddy. Same thing with Fat Joe. Okay. The funny thing about all this is Bob Arum didn't really realize that. Floyd wasn't as big as he was when he was with Bob Arum. Yes, he was a champion. He's conquered all his belts in every division, but he wasn't as big as he is today. Where the media will, when Floyd retired, when Floyd retired the first time, the media really didn't follow Floyd as much as they did now. When Floyd retired this past couple of times, not really retired, but took this little layoff, the media kept him up to date 24/7. You can always come out here and find either a new video with Floyd on, or you can find new things that are going on with Floyd. You couldn't do that back after he fought Oscar. So Floyd wasn't as big as he was. Okay. Bob Arum said, all right, pay 750 grand and you could go. People, do you realize the bank account that you will have if you have Floyd working for you? When he makes a payday from boxing, you make a payday. And you already know your payday is going to be humongous. Seriously, that's serious, man. Your payday is going to be crazy, okay? So Bob Arum is saying, I really don't believe that Floyd is going to do as good as he is. He lets him go, okay? To contrary belief, Floyd still hasn't got beat, and he's become even bigger, like we could say at least 5 times bigger than what he was when he was under Bob Arum, because Bob Arum didn't want to give him that spotlight, pretty much, So what I'm saying is, like I said before, Bob Arum had Hagler under him. Bob Arum has had Leonard under him. Bob Arum has had the Golden Boy under him. Now, even Oscar De La Hoya left Bob Arum and went on and did his own Golden Boy. Golden Boy Promotions was up and moving already, but now he is the owner of Golden Boy. You see what I mean? He wouldn't have been able to do that if he was still under Bob Arum. You see what I mean? So Bob Arum always had an envy. That's why you always hear these little things going around about how come Bob Arum and Golden Boy can't seem to make odds, because I feel that deep down inside, and I don't care how bad you guys want to see this Pacquiao fight, deep down inside, Bob Arum is shooting himself in the foot. Literally, you can take half of Bob Arum's body off. He'll do it himself to say, I fucked up. I should have let Floyd go. That's real talk, okay? Now, like I said, he had greats under him, huge spotlights, So what I'm saying is, when the Oscar De La Hoya fight, when the Oscar De La Hoya fight and Floyd fight went on, which is the biggest fight in pay-per-view history still to this day, Bob Arum didn't see a dime. He didn't see a dime of the money, you know. So that basically tells you right there, you know Bob Arum would have loved to get in on that action, you know, to promote one of them fighters, you know. So Bob Arum didn't get a dime of it. Now, here comes who? Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's coming up. You even hear Marquez. Listen to Marquez talk. What did Marquez say? I wasted 5 years with Bob Arum, you know. Where did Shane Mosley just go? Bob Arum, you know. Chavez, we know who's under him. We know who Amir Khan is under. Bob Arum. You see what I'm saying? So this is why the fight will not happen. Straight up. Bob Arum now has another superstar who is making money beyond money for Bob Arum. Whenever you deal with somebody, because think it's like this, Bob Arum pays the check to Manny Pacquiao each month. You see what I mean? Pays the check to Manny Pacquiao each month. Sort of like having Pacquiao for hire. You see what I mean? So Bob Arum now has another superstar. He had Oscar. He lost Oscar. He had Floyd before Floyd started making 30, 40, 50, 60 million a fight. He lost Floyd before all that, you know. 27% of $60 million, do the math. Would have went all into Bob Arum's pocket just for setting up fights for Floyd. All day long. You know, it sucks because Floyd tried to tell him he's going to be a superstar. And he didn't really want to listen. Go see the Castillo fight in the beginning. They'll tell you that they're having trouble working out agreements Floyd wants out of his contract then. The second Castillo fight. And they'll tell you then that, you know, Floyd wanted out. But this is the thing. He lost Oscar. He lost Floyd. I seriously doubt, fans, I seriously doubt he is going to lose Manny Pacquiao. Why do you think, like, if you guys are real fans of Manny, I'm a fan of Manny. You know, the first night I saw Floyd fight Gotti was the first night I saw Pacquiao fight. And I'm a fan of Pacquiao, don't get it twisted. But somebody needs to go tell Pacquiao, you need to be your own promoter. Pacquiao has the stardom nowadays to do whatever the hell he wants. If he loses to Floyd, he won't have it. You know. Before this, when he hit the Hatton fight, when he did the De La Hoya fight, he should have branched out on his own after that, and he will be making whatever money. I keep on hearing people bitching and complaining about Pacquiao not making as much as Floyd, when he's always worth it, you know. If Pacquiao was a smarter businessman, he will realize, because Pacquiao can fight anybody. Anybody will jump to their seat to fight Pacquiao, you know. Same thing with Floyd, you know. So Pacquiao should be getting 100% of his money. Now, the funny thing is, for Floyd to capsize on the biggest fight in history, and you've already seen on the press conference, he's saying, you know, I'll fight Pacquiao next. To fight on the biggest fight in history, Bob Arum has to once again take a leap for greatness and losing his superstar, his big money maker. You see what I mean? Pacquiao will not have his stardom if he loses to Floyd. Floyd, now, well, we don't want to talk about it. Floyd loses now, do we? Like, no lie, fellas, and no lie, ladies. But if Floyd took a loss, you saw how the world was when he came back. If Floyd takes a loss, that will be the biggest That would be the biggest gossip in boxing history. It will be the biggest upset in boxing history. Floyd to lose to anybody. It will be the biggest upset ever in boxing history. So what I'm saying is Bob Arum is not going to give up Pacquiao. Okay? We need Bob Arum to die. Not like that, just a friendly death. Have him going out getting some brain or some shit. But we need Bob Arum to definitely step back, or we need Pacquiao to really step out on his own and become his own businessman. If he's a congressman by now, he should know how the money works and how the business works inside boxing. You know, you have to know it by now. If you're still a puppet, then it's not going to do you any good. You know, nobody else really is as big as Pacquiao's name right now, other than Floyd. Not even Martinez. None of them dudes. Nobody is as big as Pacquiao right now. There's no reason why Pacquiao can't sell fights by just popping up everywhere. You know, he doesn't even have to be the bad guy. He can easily say, I want to fight this dude next, and that dude will jump to it. He can still keep Roach in his corner if he wants. But as long as he's under Bob Arum, he's not losing his money, you know. I think, like I said, I think that's why Suge Knight killed Tupac, because he realized that Tupac was leaving the company. He paid Suge back what he wanted, plus some. He was leaving the company. He wanted to do his own thing, and he was saying, you know, if I can't make money off of you, nobody's making money. And I believe Suge Knight killed him. I believe Suge Knight killed Biggie also to make it seem like it was Biggie's. It was part of East Coast who killed. You see, it was like a cover-up, you know. Not so much as, you know, Suge Knight killed him personally. But like I said, you can definitely put up the money for that. So, same thing in scenario. Your money maker is leaving. You know, Floyd has left. Bob Arum is saying, oh, okay, Floyd. Now you're back at my feet saying you need me to sign this paper so you can have the biggest fight in history. When you were talking all that mouthy stuff when the doors were closed. You know, so don't expect for Floyd to be fighting Pacquiao. Get your hopes down. Like I said, it doesn't really matter to me. Because Pacquiao to me doesn't really seem like he has a jab. A lot of jabs I've noticed have normally win fights. If you have a good jab and it's accurate, as Floyd is, majority of the time you're probably winning the fight. But Pacquiao needs a Floyd on his resume rather than Floyd needing a Pacquiao. Another thing that's crazy is the fact that Pacquiao's not fighting anybody to really test him. You know, I think he should fight Amir Khan before he fights Pacquiao. You know, he should fight a Bradley before he fights Pacquiao, or not even Judah. We all know Judah's a front runner, but he should fight. He should fight somebody who's going to give him a test. You don't want to fight complete bums and then get in there with Floyd. Not like that, but get in there with somebody who is very quick on their feet when they have to be, who is very accurate at boxing, who can box, who can brawl the whole nine, who can have the same stamina as you. You know, when has Pacquiao faced anybody to even have the stamina that he has? Think about that. What are you gonna say? When it's Floyd? Judah had, in the beginning, everybody always says Judah had the stamina that Floyd had, you know. But then again, you have to remember, early in Floyd's career, Floyd was forced to fight these fighters. That's why he always says, I have beat everybody that they have put in front of me, you know. But Floyd gets 100%. Pacquiao needs to become his own boss. Somebody tell him that. If you're close to him like that, go tell Pacquiao to get from Bob Arum. Other than that, Bob Arum is not having Floyd fight Pacquiao. He's not losing another money maker. He's lost enough. Count them up, you guys. All right, I'm out.